Hello everyone, this is J-Pop, and this is the second round between Simply Bagel, the enemy Terran, well at least my enemy, Terran, here spawning on the east end, and here I'm asking, this is MLG Shattered Temple, I'll get to that in a little bit, so I'm asking questions. Here I am, spawning Terran in the top position, and the map here is Shattered Temple, the modified version of Lost Temple. But we're talking about the MLG version because the MLG version has two big differences. And one is that this supply depot right here, it's a neutral supply depot that has been lowered, so that it was a big problem for Zerg getting a pylon blocked in with a bunch of cannons or getting bunkered in by Terrans. This supply depot prevents from being blocked unless you have to add extra buildings, which makes it not worth the effort to actually block the bottom of the ramp. You can actually destroy this if you want, but with this there, it just kind of keeps those kind of shenanigans to a minimum. The other thing about MLG Shattered Temple is that you cannot spawn close positions by ground, which means that from here you cannot walk through. You cannot spawn here and walk to here by ground, and your opponent is going to be there. It is not going to happen. Your positions are either going to be close by air, which is this distance right here, or by cross map positions the entire duration of the map. And I checked cross map first, not finding him there. My opponent Bagel doing the same. So I know that we're gonna be close air positions. And right now buildings are almost identical right now, factory and refinery, and I'm gonna scout in with my SCV as soon as he gets there. And the scout's gonna get into the base and see no shenanigans. The barracks, the gas, the orbital command. So everything's going standard. My opponent, Simply Bagel's going in, is gonna find the exact same thing. So nothing out of the ordinary right now. But usually after this first marine pop is when everything changes. I'm gonna try to chase down this SCV. No, I'm not paying attention. I get one shot off and that's it. My SCV hiding here in the corner, his marine guard in the front of his base. Orbital command is now up, and what to follow it up with? I drop a factory, and my opponent Bagel drops another barracks. So I got the factory down, still making marines. Need to build a supply depot because I'm supply blocked. So fantastic. His SCV is basically chilling right here in the same spot too. Except a little bit more out the open to see if an army comes out while mine's hidden, because I want to keep him. He's like my little secret that I keep down there. Okay, yeah, that didn't sound right. Second refinery going down. Usually when you get a second refinery this fast, it indicates that you're doing something techie. My opponent Simply Bagel is getting a tech lab onto his barracks, and now a starport goes down. So what's going to happen after this starport? Marines still getting made. Bunker made at the front. And my tech lab is going down, which, okay, spoiler alert, I'm going Banshees. I already knew that, but my opponent drops an engineering bay. I'm not sure. He has not seen anything, but he's dropping an engineering bay down already. Going out with this Marines, will probably grab that Zelnaga watchtower. Starport is going to lift onto the tech lab, and here comes the first Banshee. Go figure that. And Cloak should be coming up now. And Cloak is now down and on the way. And my opponent is getting a factory, so he's got 2 racks. And a factory, and he's building missile turrets. I'm not sure if he has good instincts or if it was more like a lucky guess, but he's gonna have missile turrets ready, and I'm gonna have Banshees to run into the missile turrets head first. So right now, not making anything else with the miraculous 12:30 APM that I have going on over here. More Marines, Marauders at the front of the base. And a starport going down with a cancels the tech lab and makes a reactor instead. It's probably what he intended. Probably get double medevacs. Second gas going down for Simply Bagel. And the first Banshee is out. And the first Banshee does not see anything yet. He's just waiting around, waiting for the second Banshee and Cloak to come up. And I now drop my command center to look for an expansion. So he's got the center watchtower. And making more Marines, Marauders. No upgrades yet. Supply depots here in the back. Finally got guys in gas. And I think I killed... must have had my SCV killed at some point or brought it back or something or other. But here comes out the second Banshee now, and Cloak is done. So now I'm getting my Banshees together to go and do some harassment. I want to get some damage up, but I run into a missile turret. Taking about half damage on that Banshee, but here comes the Cloak, and how many workers can I kill? There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. And now I'm working on the supply depots. Gonna get that other SCV, that's 5. 1 kill, 4 kill. Kills on the Marines. If there are not enough Marines, Banshees just shred Marines. Move my guys out of scan. He does not have enough for another scan, so I'm going to take advantage and destroy another SCV. Oh, 1 Banshee went out of Cloak. Destroying the Marines. Destroying the supply depot. Hanging out back here where they would have a hard time reaching me, and they cannot... Simply Bagel cannot mine right now. I have my orbital command done and on the way, and I'm making medevacs now. Moving away from the Banshee because I know now that he has missile turrets. So working on the supply depot. He's got 1 supply depot down. If we look at the units lost, he's lost 500 more than I have. And get that supply depot, and I'm going to get these Marines. Bad micro right there, and I survive with 2 hit points left, and I'm going to continue to work on this supply depot while I'm still back here. And I decided to attack some SCVs if they're going to get close enough. And I continue to attack, and I get another supply depot. It's just terrible position right now for Simply Bagel. So Penny can't even mine his base. He can't produce anything because he hasn't mined and he's run out of money. He brings up a single Marine. Oh, another Cloak, and I take out the Mule. And there goes my Banshee harassment. It's finally done, but look at the food difference. 52 to 33. I've got medevacs, I got Marines out, I got my expansion down and on the way. If we look at the units tab, I got 26 SCVs to his 20. And I got a bunch more Marines and 1 tank now onto the field. And he's coming back with this Marauders to do a counter push. And he's going to take out these Marines right here. Actually, these Marines over here are going to come in. And Marines are in big enough numbers, take out Marauders so easily. The tank also here in the back. And spoiler alert, a Marauder against a Marine with a medevac. Marine is OP with the assistance of the medevac. So now Simply Bagel is down to 29 food. Still trying to get his production. I'm trying to get dropships up. And I've got 2 factories again. Another tech lab on the way. And I probably could have given that to this starport. Another barracks down. I don't even have an engineering bay up yet. So now I'm just sitting tight with my expansion because I know my opponent doesn't have an expansion right now. So I'm looking really solid knowing that I have an expansion, putting the pressure on my opponent to do something. And he does not have much to answer for right now. There you go, Marine. There you go. All healthy again. Good job, medevac. So, now I am supply blocked again. There goes down my engineering bay. There goes my supply depot, making those Marines and tanks. And I have combat shield on the way. I should have stim done already. Yes, my stim is done. Siege tanks there on the low ground. And my opponent is just still sitting back, building a bunch of supply depots. Getting majorly supply blocked and already a behind position. Sending my Marine out to do some scouting to see if there's anything hidden going on. So just have my rally points going to make sure that no hidden expansions are trying to get away from me. And I don't think I've scanned for anything up in that way. But, yep, I'm just gathering up force of tank, Marine, medevac right now. And I'm deciding to move up just a little bit more Oh, which Marine is gonna win? Which Marine is gonna win? Which Marine gonna win? My Marine is greater than his Marine. Yay! So now this Marine can go and scout freely, and this Hellion is gonna come by. Says goodnight to my little old Marine. Poor you. He had one whole kill. But it's too late. I already have checking tabs on his expansions, making sure that he doesn't have any. And right now, I am just skyrocketing right now in supply. Got a Viking out on the field. Got another barracks going down. So making Vikings and tanks and a Marauder. I don't know why I made Marauders and a bunch of Marines, but I need supply depots, which these are mistakes right here. Another barracks. Another refinery down, and he's got Hellions out on the field. Does he have Blue Flame? No, he does not have Blue Flame upgrade. Just making Hellions. Kinda content to not mine gas there. Probably got disturbed from that Banshee harass and hasn't gotten gas since. Look at his minerals is so high, but his gas is so low. If you ever find that, this is most likely the reason why. It's because you're not mining gas. And there's a drop. There's a drop coming in. Destroys a tech lab on my starport. And he's gonna get my starport. But all of these Marines, there's such a bad angle. There we go. Move them up. Takes out almost everything and cleans it up. So I got another starport building in the back right now. Get my little SCVs back to work. That drop would have been effective if he had pulled out, but oh, his Hellion's gonna run into a bunch of tanks, and he's gonna retreat and see you later. This Marine's faithfully doing his patrol back and forth. See, there's a little path. Make sure that he does his duty. Expansion finally going down for Simply Bagel. Got some Marines and Marauders, while I have almost everything else. And dropping another command center down. More Marines getting produced. An armory going down. Getting a reactor on the starport. And I should be building supply depots. I should build more supply depots. Reposition my tanks for fun. It seems these medevacs full of energy. 200 energy. And this poor Marine with 13 health is not going to receive any medical attention. This medevac is like, no medical attention for you. Oh wait, there you go. There you go. The medevac just had to, you gotta say something. You gotta be like, hey medic. You can't be like, I'm bleeding over here. Can okay, I'll wait. No, you gotta speak up. Medevacs are always glad to help. So now that Simply Bagel has his finally his natural expansion down. And now we're moving out with a real scary force. I have 8 tanks, but I'm leaving 2 at home. And 40 Marines. And 3 Vikings, 2 medevacs. So here comes his push. Simply Bagel is getting ready for the assault. Let's go everyone can. I scan. And so I see where his army is. And I move in to siege up. Now listen very carefully. I hear the pickup from the medevacs, and I run in and shoot everything down. Quick reaction by me to get there on an instant, and Simply Bagel instantly has nothing. He instantly cannot do anything, and he realized exactly what he did. And I was saying how I heard the pickup and just went for it. Oh, this Marine, he never stood a chance. And so we're just talking, and I'm going to slowly move my army up here. He has no expansion. All 29 of his SCVs parked right here, and a mule. And so, yeah, we're just having here a conversation. So this was my first match in the StarCraft NVIDIA tournament. And so, yeah, this is the first match of my qualifying round. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I was just reading what they were saying over there, or what we were saying. And I was working on getting this expansion, but there really is no point. And my opponent is 6, so I was at an unfair disadvantage picking on the sickly. I am such a mean person for my own selfish selfish pleasures. And so that was my first match in the StarCraft GeForce tournament. I'm gonna be casting all the games, well, almost all the games of my matches. So Justin, you know, if you want to see my match, this is the first match. Don't worry, the other matches are way more exciting. This one was very, very boring, but I still felt I should start with it because it was the first match. And once I'm done, you'll see I did not get to play many matches. But anyway, I'm gonna move on to the next video. So I will see you guys in my next StarCraft 2 tournament. Bye.